What's going on, guys? Roxas the Keyblade Knights here, and today I'm going to be redoing my top 10 anime list because my taste has kind of changed since that video. And there's some things that are going to stay the same, some things that are going to be different, but I guess that's going to be, that's a given considering the kind of wishy-washy way I am sometimes. But my opinion shouldn't change on this one for a little while because these are anime that I'm watching a lot more of recently. So, it might stay. So the list may stay like this for a while. If it changes at any point, I'll do another that time.
This will stand as the current valid video. So, without further ado, let's get this over with. This is my top 10 anime list. Anime number 10 on the top 10 anime list.
The Dragon Ball series. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for her having it at number 10 of the list instead of number 9, but I've kind of lost a bit more interest of it since then. I haven't really played any of the games recently. Whenever I see it on Toonami, I don't really watch it because it's at a relatively slow point. And I still enjoy the series. I enjoy the movies very much. I enjoy the games somewhat. But I can't really say that I'm a big fan. I mean, it's still one of my favorites, especially considering how much I watched it as a kid. So it's definitely gonna stay up here for nostalgia value. But that's really all I can say. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Z Kai. I can only really put these on here for nostalgia reasons. I'm really sorry, guys, but this is my opinion. So I guess we should probably get this over with and move on to number 9. Anime number 9 on the top 10 anime list. Death Note. Now, I know some people may be confused on why this is on the list, but I actually do have a couple of volumes of the Death Note manga, and I watched the entirety of the Death Note anime a few years back, and first off, I'd say that ending was bullshit. But I digress. Anyways, the series is actually really good. It's about how a teenager named Light Yagami who finds a notebook called a Death Note, and whoever name you write in it will die. He tries to use this Death Note to purge the world of all evil, all criminals. But in the end, he ends up failing miserably and dying. Spoiler alert. Let's be honest, if you haven't seen it at this point, I'm surprised. Anyways, but yeah, the show was actually really interesting, well, until the ending. But yeah, I really liked it at the time, and I guess I could still enjoy it if I watch it again, if I forget what the ending is, but that's kind of hard to do considering how much of a bullshit ending that was. Anyways, that's Death Note at number 9. Anime number 8 on the top 10 anime list. The Naruto series. This includes the original Naruto series and Naruto Shippuden, as I've stated last time. If you don't know what Naruto is about at this point, you you must be living under a rock, because it's one of those more mainstreamy-ish anime. So yeah, it's kind of one of those things where if you don't know what it is, you either don't watch anime or you only know about the more obscure stuff. Which I'm not that big of a fan of people who just watch the obscure stuff, because I don't know. I just feel like those people are trying to be hipster-ish, like, oh, Naruto? Oh, that's so mainstream. But yeah, I enjoyed the series. It's another one of those things where I grew up with it, but it's also where I got into the manga a lot more than the anime itself, actually, because, well, the anime is full of filler. I don't do well with filler. But yeah, that is Naruto, the Naruto series. He's at the on what's this? Number 8 of the top 10 anime list. Anime number 7 on the top 10 anime list. Number 7 is Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. And yes, this includes the Season 2, R2. Now, I really love this show. I enjoyed it a lot when it was on Toonami, and I even tried watching it on an anime website more than a handful of times. It's a show I really enjoy. It has a nice premise to it. It is an awesome show. The setting is nice. The characters are freaking amazing. It gives you the feels. Not as much as another anime that's going to be on this list, but it still gives you the feels. Plus, the idea of having hang-on ability like Geass is actually really cool. I wish it... I mean, this is one of those anime powers that I wish was an actual thing, because it is just that badass. But, yeah. That... Plus the whole premise of how the main character that the show focuses on being the leader of a rebellion against hence the empire that took over a third of the world, and is using the most unorthodox and dark means to accomplish his goal, all for the sake of his little sister. Wow, how could I not be attached to this show? Anyways, that was Code Geass at number 7. Anime number 6 for the top 10 anime list. Black Butler. Now, I originally had no intention of watching this show when I heard about it a couple of years back, but after all the people recommending it to me, and even my girlfriend recommending it to me, I just broke down and decided to watch it. And, my god, it's glorious. I did not expect this show to be as good as it is, but it is that good. Now, the only reason it's not in the top 5 is because, well, I have this little rule where if there's a show that has more than one season of it, that I have to include all those every season under the same entry as the show itself. So I'm doing it as a whole, and yes, I'm including the spin-off series Black Butler Book of Circus as under that category, so it is under this entry as well. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 2 was good, but the ending was disappointing, and the fact that Season 2 was only was shorter was also a letdown. Book of Circus, I don't remember where I was in it. It's been a while since I last watched it, so I'm a bit rusty on that one. But yeah, with all this in mind, that is what led to its spot on the list. But I still love the show to death. Black Butler at number 6. Anime number 5 for the top 10 anime list. We're halfway there, guys. Akame ga Kill. Now, if you remember earlier in this list, I said that there was another show here that would give you a lot of the feels, more so than Code Geass. This is that show. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'm halfway through the series or not. I'm watching it on Toonami. Hey, and already I have gotten so many feels. Jeez, this show is also a freaking bloodbath as well, but there's some things that confuse me because it uses RPG terminology like experience points, level up, equip, and the main characters cut through someone, it's like they're cutting through a cardboard cutout or butter, that it seems that it's so easy. That's such an easy cut, but Yeah, the show's really great. It has a lot of great action. The characters are lovable, or characters that are easily hateable, depending on your our definition of it all. And oh, the feels. But yeah, and I'm expecting more feels. By the way, anyways, but yeah, this is Akame ga Kill in my top 10 anime list. Anime number 4 for the top 10 anime list. Kill La Kill. Wow, two titles with the word kill in it at the same time in a row. Anyways, I know that this was my number 4 in the last list, but I just can't help but love it that much. Even if I haven't, even and though I never really stay up late enough to watch it in its new time slot on Toonami, and my computer is shit, so I can't really watch it online. I still really love this show. The premise is unique, though. I love how unique the primary weapon in it is. It's great. I love it. I can't. And again, one of those shows where the fan service is a main part of the plot. My God, anyone who's able to do that is doing something right. Anyways, that's number 4 on my top 10 anime list. Anime number 3 for the top 10 anime list. Blue Exorcist. Again, I know, same spot as the last top 10. I did say at the beginning of the video that there are going to be some things that wouldn't change in the list. Now, as I stated before, our Blue Exorcist. I can't believe I almost said Black Butler. Blue Exorcist is an anime that focuses about a teenage boy named Rin Okumura, who is half human, half demon, and the demon that is his father is Satan himself, and that grants him the ability to use Satan's flames. It gets really confusing at some points, but it's still a really good show that I would recommend to anyone who wanted a good anime. If you're someone who's touchy about the whole religious aspect, because it uses a lot of religious things in it, from Christianity, Buddhism, and the whole 9 yards. I mean, again, son of Satan. But if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, I wouldn't recommend watching either this, or I wouldn't recommend watching Black Butler, which was further back in the list, because as that also has a whole thing about demons and such. Anyways, but yeah, that is Blue Exorcist, number 3 in my top 10 anime list. Anime number 2 for the top 10 anime list. Attack on Titan. Do I even really need to say it now? Do I really need to say there's some things that won't change? With how this is going, I'm pretty sure you guys can already guess what my number 1 is. But yeah, Attack on Titan is number 2. I don't really know how I can explain the premise of the show again. It's basically humanity has been pushed back into 3 giant walls by giant humanoid creatures that eat humans called Titans. One day, the humans break through the wall, and they had a group of soldiers for humanity have to kill off the Titans and try to save humanity. That's basically the gist of it. If I got that wrong in my simplification, I do apologize. Please correct me in the comments below, but please don't be a rude asshole about it. I hate when people do that. But yeah, that's number 2. My anime list, Attack on Titan. And now, finally, anime number 1 of the top 10 anime list. Sword Art Online. Now, as of this recording, I have actually finished Sword Art Online Season 2, so I'm completely caught up. And wow, I never thought that I would be able to get any more feels from Sword Art Online after what happened in Season 1. But apparently, I was wrong. That whole thing with Yuki, oh god, that just tugged on the heartstrings. Oh! I probably should have said spoiler alert at the end of at the beginning of this. Well, I'll put an annotation in. Anyways, but yeah, the concept of Sword Online is basically virtual reality MMORPG. And first half of season 1, it was death game. Second half, it was the main character saving his girlfriend. And first part of season 1, it was the main character trying to solve a case that happened in a VR MMO that may involve something from the first game. And second part of season 2 was them trying to get Excalibur, and there's actually a third part to season 2 that actually had Yuki called Mother's Rosario, and the feels are, oh my god. Anyways, but yeah, I love the show, I love the characters, I love the setting, I love every bit of it. Well, except for the villain from the second half of season 1, but that's that's a given. But yeah, this is number 1 of my top 10 anime list. Sword Art Online. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If your favorite anime wasn't on my list, well, just tell me what your favorite anime is. Put your whole list down there, for all I care, in the comment section. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more videos from me or from my buddy Abura, who does mainly Star Wars stuff, hit that subscribe button. If you have any requests for my Dissidia videos, go to the comments for that one. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been Roxas Holder, and only you can open the door. See ya!